Warning, this program contains strong language and content that might require actual thought and critical thinking. Viewer discretion is advised. It's that time. Time to kick off your shoes, time to get grounded and reclaim your magic, and time to fly. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, and this is Tarot with an Attitude, featuring the Bangarang man himself, the Reverend Rob Lee. Good morning and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. Excuse me. I am the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang, welcome in. This is the place where we're going to get grounded. This is the place where we're actually going to reclaim our magic. And when we reclaim our magic, we can find our wings and we can fly. That's what we're here about. That's what's going on, and that's what I'm about to see. And let's see what's going on. Arca, please don't spam the room. I'll get to you. I'm on 6 different channels right now, and everything is going on. So I will get there, but bear with me. Just hang in there, and we will get there in a moment. You know, one of the things I'm wanting to see here, I'm looking for, good morning, Deborah. Good to see you, Bangarang. Hope you're doing well. Everybody's kicking in. It's strolling through the door. And let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. Let's see what's happening here. All right. I looked at today, and today is actually, when you add all the numbers together, 4. It's that month to establish a good base. It's that month. April is the month to get ready to fly into the rest of the year. And the 19, 1 and 9 comes together to bring a 10. Time for some things to come to an end and some new things to begin. Are you open to them? And then the 6 of the 2022 is the breakthrough. When you bring them all together and you break it all down, it comes to a 2. And that 2 is talking about partnerships, duality, understanding, knowing what's going on, and working within yourself. So you know what? I pulled some cards today. I'm going to bring them up, and I'm going to show you exactly what I got here. And this kind of goes with what we're talking about here. I was asking Spirit, I was asking my angels, my guides, things like that. I'm like, I'm kind of feeling lost today a little bit. What's going on? My wife and I went outside. We did some readings or things like that. So just before the show, I sat down and said, I need to know what's going on, because I'm getting a lot of this in the past couple of days. Ever since Easter, I've had a lot of questions about the energy that's going on. And it seems like there's been a very powerful or heavy energy in the past few days. And what I'm seeing is a lot of people have fought the fight. They feel like somebody is actually trying to take something from them, that's something, feeling attacked, feeling, and especially mentally. It's a mental tiredness. Things like that are going on. We have to remember we got to drop back to our basics. I think some of this, we feel like we've been let down. We don't know where to go with, trusting either the system, trusting other leaders, trusting things. Where do we turn to? You need to remember that this path is your path, and this path is in here for you. It's time to let some of that old crap go. And this is what Ishmael was bringing to me and letting me know. Right here, right now, it is time to reconsider old thought, old thinking, and it's time to reach out for something new. If you want to escape the matrix, if you want to reach into that ascension and find out where you're going or whatnot, sometimes we've got to let old ideas die and be open to the way the universe is changing and maybe different even paths. What I'm getting the caution against is be careful. There are people out there saying things that are just saying it for your attention, for your guidance. If you look at who you're talking to and you're looking about their guidance and they're making these off the wall predictions, you may have changed yourself to the wrong person. Okay. They could just be using you. This is something where we have to be careful. We can separate ourselves from those things that are holding us down. And this is very powerful. I want you to understand that. anything that's binding you, holding you back, whether it be mental thought. And I want you to look, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. Folks, there's a huge message here today that this is about a shift in energies. And this is about you yourself being held responsible and accountable for the choices you are making. We can want, we can desire, but until we put our feet forward and say what's happening and what's going on and saying, I have to make some new choices. That's where this card, I'm going to bring it over, the strength card comes in. You know, we can either lie down with the lambs or we can roar like a lion. Sometimes we need to do both. But what I'm getting right now is it's time to reevaluate, relook at things, look at how some things are happening and what's going on in and around your world and in your life. And what are you doing about it? What is this that is going to make things happen for you? What are you taking responsibility for? That's huge. That is massive. So that is one of the things I have here in understanding from what Spirit wants us to know is that understanding of it's up to each of us to carve our own path, make our own future, do those things. The spirits are talking very highly, and a lot of times we don't want to listen. You know, some of this is we're just looking for somebody to give us an answer. We don't want to take the time to sit down, connect. Did anybody take time and ask their spirits today what's going on? Or did you get up running in your ruts, in your mood, in your routine? All of those things are what's going on, and it's very important that we understand what's happening within our own lives. You know, so like Arca just dropped in. General career reading, please. Okay, Arca, hello. Good morning. Little exchange of energy. How are you? And when it didn't happen right away, can I get a reading? Can I get a reading? Can I get a reading? Good morning. There you go. You know, glad to see you. What's happening? Slow your roll, okay? It's not all about you. It's about connecting with the energy of the people in this room. It is about understanding. Arca, you know, you're wanting a general career reading. All right, let's take a look here. I will pull some cards on that, but I'm getting something that there is a change coming for you. You know, what I'm seeing is what are you doing to change to get to where you want to be? That is the first thing that's coming to me. You know, when I sit down and Mary says, "Are you taking care of your own things? Or what are you taking care of your own self? Where are you guiding your path?" That's going to be important. Are you being specific? Have you made up your own mind? Are you just waiting for the universe to throw you some new career thing? Okay. What do you want, Arca? What do you need? That's what I'm getting for you, with or without the cards. And that's what I'm saying here. Yeah, you know, we got the Page of Pentacles here. And what this is talking about, I'm going to bring this up, okay? And I want you to see it. And real briefly, what we're talking about is there's some growing up that's got to be done. Take charge, move forward. Have you connected to Spirit to say, where should I go? What are you doing to establish that connection? Where are you at? What are you wanting to do? And that's what I'm seeing. 9 of Cups. Things are going to come for you. Things are going to be joyous. Things are going to happen. But you've got to make them do it. And you've got to take that adult step and say, here's what I want. I've got to make some things happen. Bangarang. Let's see what's going on here. Sabu, good morning. Hello, Bangarang. How are you? I'm good here. I hope have a good day. I'm preparing for Indian Foreign Service exam. How the exam will be on June 5th, 2022. Pull a card for me, please. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you right now, without pulling the card, you have to practice, okay? Now, what I'm getting the feeling is you really want this, and there's a certain position that you really want. And what's coming to me, Subhu, is you have to make sure you're studying more than that area that you want, but you're trying to cram too much information, and I want you to slow down. You know, how will the exam be on June 5th of 2022. You know what? You're going to have to use your gut. You're going to have to use your instinct. What are you doing? This is going to rely on you and what you study and how much effort you put in. All right. Using your intuition, using that personal knowledge. What have you gained? Where do you go? That's what I'm getting for you. That's the important thing, Subhu, is that you apply yourself and you have to take control of this. Okay. I went through the same thing. I understand. I'm in the process of getting my license for the state of Florida. And guess what? I submitted it 4 months ago and I'm still waiting. It's one of those things. But I had to take the test 3 times. And each time I was so frustrated and wanted to quit. But my gut said, keep going, keep going. And then I opened up my heart and listened to Spirit. And I found a guy that would help me through the course. He taught a course. Spirit guided me to him and his way of thinking and studying. And that's what you have to do. There's got to be something out there to help you pass this course and be in the spot that you want. If you keep relying on just your own general knowledge right now, what is the test about? That's not going to serve you well. So make sure you understand that and make sure what's going on. Linda, good to see you. What a beautiful day. Bangarang, glad you are here. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang tribe and glad you are here. So looking forward to working with you more and more and more. Greg, top of the day, Robin tribe. Sorry, missed the class. We'll watch replay. No problem. Excellent. Thank you. Might even be doing another one here before too long. True Seeker, good morning. Glad you are here. Christina, good morning. Hope everything's going good. Kavya, Deepak, good. Hi. Welcome. Bangarang. We say Bangarang here. We believe in what you put out is what you get back, and everything that is coming towards you, okay, is due to the intentions you put out the day before, the night before, the day before, and right now. Put those intentions out, bangarang, because what you put out is going to come back. And that's very important. What we can do here, Kavya, is then find our magic. We reclaim our magic that we had when we were children. We let society take it away from us. We reclaim it so we can find our wings and fly. You know, folks, down below, there are classes I have. And one of the things I want you to remember is please, Tarot with an Attitude, book a session. Right now, what I have done is everything is revolving around transformational coaching. I will use tarot in there as much or as little as you want. But that's what we're doing. This is going to be spiritual guidance and transformational coaching. This is what I want you to understand. Do you want to have guidance in that relationship? Do you want to have guidance in your career, in your life? Do you need to break free? Do you need to reclaim your magic? That's what this is all about. Let me know and we'll find out. There is a book a session right there. There are classes listed down below. Make sure you check them out. Most importantly, hit the like button and subscribe. Share the link. Make sure you're sharing this link. There are 2 tarot classes down there, a 1 and a 2, and a 3 and a 4. But there's also a pendulums class in there to learn how to use pendulums, things like that. But very important, I believe this is one of the more important classes coming up this Saturday, 4 o'clock. Down below, you will see it. It's my mindfulness course. How to be present, how to reconnect with spirit, how to be here and understand what's going on in your own life. Bangarang, aloha, Rob, and Barefoot Tribe. Mother of messages, welcome in. Glad you are here. We're getting this party started. Deborah, hello, Subhu. Linda, Greg, True Seekers. So grateful we're all here together. I am in a new job. How will it be? All right. What do you think? Where's your intentions? All right. What I'm seeing is some problems. All right. You took a job. Did you investigate it or did you take this job just because you needed a job? So do you know what you want to do, Kavya? That's the important thing. Is this doing something you want to do? That people don't understand your intentions. What are you setting yourself up for? Where do we go? I have the 9 of Pentacles here. I see that it's going to pay the bills. And what I hear is there's going to be opportunity for growth. But you notice how she's reaching up and pulling down her own coins and happiness. That's going to be you. This job is not just going to offer things. You're going to have to reach out and grab what's available at that work. So start talking to somebody about what's available, how to get ahead, what you need to go, and the opportunities that are there for you. That's very important. That's what I'm seeing here. The Knight of Wands, you have to move on what you're passionate about. You need to understand, and this is what I'm getting. I'm really getting that you didn't grab a job that you're passionate about. It was a job that first came up, okay? And now, like I said, you're sitting here wondering how it will be. Don't wonder. Visualize it. Make it. It's going to be whatever you make it be, okay? That's going to be the thing. I've told my own children, I don't care what you do, be happy when you're doing it. All right. Because if you're happy when you're doing it, you'll be successful. And what I'm getting for you, Kavya, is that important message of take charge of your own destiny. What do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want this work to supply to you? You can do it, but you're just going to have to ask the right questions and know if they can even fulfill it or not. Yeah, I have been feeling some, Brother Rob. Yet you know what? There has been some real funky energy in the air. And a lot of this is people, I think they came into this year expecting to just be given the wealth and wonders that they have, Greg. I really do. And that is one of those things that I told people, be careful what you drag into this year of breakthrough, because you might, it's powerful stuff. What are you willing to let go? There's a lot of work. And I'm feeling a big sense of disappointment, oppression, things like this. And what's going on, I'm feeling, is people aren't getting in touch with their own spirit. What spirit is letting me know, okay? Angel Serapis Bay is saying at this point right now, routine. You're not making spirit part of your routine. And I'm not talking to you, Greg. This is Serapis Bay talking to me. We are just blowing through life, and we have a lot of people out here talking the talk, but they're not walking the walk, okay? You've looking to guidance from people that have some of the same beliefs that you do, when in essence, a lot of them, I'm going back to the predictions, have made predictions that have never come true, are not going to come true. Stop looking for predictions. Look to yourself. Look to your own spirit. Look for guidance and direction, okay? Your own, and walk your own path. That's what I've got going on here and what I'm being told. Bonjour, good afternoon. I probably mutilated that. But Stephanie, I guess it's Stephanie. We're going to go there. Welcome, Bangarang. Glad to see you. All right. What can we do? What do people want to know about being free, escaping the matrix? A lot of times the matrix is what you've made it. Remember that devil card? Those things are there. Those things are what we've chained ourselves to, and we've convinced ourselves something or someone's got us captured and I can't get out. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. This message is very, very important that you can. What are you looking for? You can have the relationship you want, the life you want, the career you want. This is what's going on in and of the world around you. People saying hi. Glad everybody's here. Hello, Ishel. Hope everything's going well. Joni, good to see you. Blessings to all. Blessings to you too. Bangarang. Hope everything's going good. Okay. All right. Let me see where we're at. Always be together. There we go. Mother of Messages, Nikki. Greetings, Subhu. Everybody's saying hi. I'm trying to make sure that's good. I'm glad that the clan is getting together, the tribe, and we're all wishing each other well. For those of you that are new coming in, go ahead and put your question in, what you're looking for, what you might need some guidance on. And I want you to think deeper than what's my partner doing? What's the person? If you think about it in life, those are actually kind of childish questions. Okay. And I'm getting that downloaded because bottom line is you should be living your life. And if you believe in spirit and you believe in Gaia, you believe in God, you believe in the Holy Spirit or the ascended masters, whatever it is you believe in, if you are living that life, they will bring it to you. If you're trying to force somebody into your life, it's not going to work. That is not going to work. So, sir, can I know my partner Sahib next action and what step he is going to take? You know what? I got to tell you, I don't read people third party. It's intrusive. So, no, I will tell you right now what you need to understand is you need to live your life. Let him or her do whatever. Ishi, this is important. Okay. You have to continue to live your life and move on, because without that, a lot of times if anybody knows, this is stuff Bruce calls crap your dad should have told you. Okay, if they know you're sitting there waiting on them, they've got all the time in the world. There's no hurry. You're not going anywhere. You've literally linked yourself to their decision. Why would you do that? You're a beautiful young lady. Don't do this. Start living your life, moving forward. If they commit, great. But if not, move forward and see what's happening. I will ask real quick what you need to know about this relationship and what I'm getting here. All right. The 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups is coming upside down. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that this is not actually going to be the relationship to end all relationships for you. Something's going to happen. Things are coming. And, now I've got the 10 of Pentacles coming up. You're going to be happy. You have to live to make yourself happy. Okay. Once you live to do that, you can't allow somebody else to be your happiness. You need to be your own happiness. Look to those around you. Look to what you're creating, your family, things like that, and you'll move on. I'm really picking up this is not the person to be starting a family with, but you will have a family. You will move on, but you've got to work on some things for yourself first and stop being so dependent on what somebody else says. Bangarang. And you know what, sweetie? You're not alone. You're not alone. We see that all over. People trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, and see what's happening. All right. Mother message, Deborah, are you on Telegram? Ward, good to see you. Welcome back. What's happening, my brother? Bangarang. Hope everything's going well. All right, folks, please don't spam the chat room. Like I said, put your question in and then I'll get to you. It may take about 10 minutes or so, but I'm going to get to people as they come in. All right. Deborah, good morning, mother. I do on Telegram look at things, but don't post anything. I'm with you. We have a Telegram channel on Tarot with an Attitude. Need to join it. I'm very bad about putting stuff in there. Galactic Greg puts more stuff in than I do, but I need to get in there and get that going because we need that place to come together and see what's happening and talk. All right. Can I say I like you? Absolutely. You can say you like my mustache. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Kristen, hey, y'all, driving, hoping this keeps me awake. If you're driving, if you're doing readings, Rob, could I get one? Been feeling lost. We were talking about that. And this is going to be the importance for everybody is to understand a lot of heavy energy going on over the past week and into this week. Not and guess what? So my question is, what are you doing about it? What is Spirit? I'm going to ask Spirit, Kristen, here real quick. What steps, what do we need to know about? There's so many people feeling lost. And one of the things is what I'm getting told right now, okay? Ishmael, Serapis Bay, Hina. Hina is a Polynesian goddess. What I'm hearing and when I'm channeling them is what I'm saying is because we're too dependent on other people and other things for our happiness. We have forgotten what it's like to be happy with who we are, where we are, what we have. It doesn't mean you can't desire more, but as a human species and right now in this country, we're so reliant on other people and other things to make us happy. This is big. We've got to slow down. Is anybody taking time? Are they taking 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening to pray and to say, I need some guidance and direction? You know, what I'm getting here is the hermit, just what I thought. This is who's meditating. Those of us that are feeling like something's lost, something's missing, I can't find it. Have we truly taken the time to separate ourselves from other people, people of like-mindedness, people of separate-mindedness, things like that, to say, I have to look into the future, and the future is me. The future is there. Spirit is there to guide us and to see and to be alone. That's one of the things, Kristen, that I'm seeing. The Two of Wands. We all want something. What plans are we making to grab it? In these, you have to sit down. We have to say, what do I want out of life? And honestly, a lot of times when I'm working with people and they say, I feel lost, I feel this, you do feel lost. You don't have a plan of where you're going next. You have a hope, you have a desire, you have a dream, but right now I just need to get the bills paid. All right? Pay your bills, but where's your plan? Where's the desire? Where do you want to go? What are you doing to set your dreams in motion? That's going to be huge. The King of Wands, again, are you taking control of your life? Folks, this is massive to understand that we have to take control of our own life and stop being a pinball in the game of life, letting somebody dictate where we go, what we do, and things like that. Put the brakes on. Listen, understand, and love. And that's going to be huge. Let's see what we've got here. You are welcome. Thank you so much, Sabu. Glad you're there. Deborah, love to you, Kristen Klein. Be safe and sending love your way. I do want you to understand, in your travels, and I think Deborah's right, we get so caught up a lot of times behind the wheel. Something's touching me. Sorry. All right. This is important. Pay attention to what you're doing and where you're going. Okay. Just like in your car, you have to know how much gas you got in it. You got to know where you're going. You got to know the best way if there are any detours. This is going to be important for you to understand this is your life, and this is important to everybody else to see what's going on. Okay. All right. Ward. Okie. Bangarang. Good. Glad. Thank you. Bangarang. Glad you're here. Ward, you got a question? Pop it in. Let's see what's going on. Kavya. Yes, exactly. Mermaid City. Hello, everyone. New subscriber. I was drawn to the name of your channel, but I do want to ask a question. Can you pull a card for my person and I relationship? What are you wanting to know? This is important. When we sit down and we want to talk about relationships, this relationship is your choice. If this person is not presenting in the way they need to be, what are you doing to ask the question? Are you saying, hey, what's your intentions? If you can't ask that question, it's not a person to be in a relationship with. Spirit is telling me, Mermaid, that one of the things you're asking, what's your plan? What do you need to ask yourself? Are you going to sit around and wait on this person? Okay. So, and that's what I need you to know. Are you comfortable in this relationship? Or are you just wanting someone to tell you, hey, it's going in the right direction? Make it go in the right direction. If this is somebody you love and you partner with and you're thinking this may be a life connection, what I want you to do is understand, then you have the responsibility to talk to them and say, I need to know what you think. Where are you going? What are you seeing? Where are you at? All of these things, it's important. But don't give your life up for somebody else. It will work in tandem together. That is what I'm being downloaded right now. This is huge for people today. The Hierophant. I'm getting that, yes, structure. Follow, don't go against structure. You understand what's happening here. There's something at work in y'all's life, and you're going to be taking the next steps. All right. This will happen, but you have to establish the boundaries of this relationship. I'm getting the King of Swords. I'm getting that what I want you to understand is you have to take control of your thoughts, your mind, and communicate properly. The key to this relationship for you and this person is communication. This is going to be key. You have to communicate. You have to make sure you're communicating clearly. What I'm getting here huge is don't drop hints, ask and ye shall receive. That's what's going on. Believe it or not, all right, men that are truly looking for love and they're looking for a true partner are not looking for a pushover. If they are, they're controlling. They want to know what you want to think. They want to know where you want to go. So, mermaid, make sure you take that to them and tell them, and find out what's happening, All right, here we go. Hit the like button. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. It is absolutely, dude. Ishi, I'm going to block you, sweetie. I did reply to you. All right, now it's getting crazy. And that's what I'm talking about. We're flooding out the chat room. Sir, can I know my partner? Okay, yeah. All right, done. All right. So asked and answered. Be patient. This is one of the things I'm talking about. People come into a chat room. You only see that you're maybe one or two or three people. I'm in 6 different chat rooms right now. Okay. Yours will come in. Be patient. Allow things to happen. We will get there. Let's see what's going on here. Greg, bangarang. It is awesome. Okay. I am going to do this. Okay. Had enough. All right. Let me see what we got here. Thank you so much. It resonated a lot with me. Good. I'm glad, Kavya. That makes sense because again, get out of, what's going on and the whole emotional desire, which is about love, but love and partnership should be a spiritual thing too, as well. Let's see what's happening. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to block Ishi. I've already asked you questions. You're flooding out the room. So I am blocking you from this point on in. Cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar and cookies. Welcome back. Hello. Good to see you. Bangarang. Got it. There we go. Thank you. Please come back on Thursday. I'll be back Thursday morning. Might even make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, because my wife and I may do one together tonight. We may do a session tonight and later on again in the week. We're talking about doing that and being here together, just like we are on Saturday morning. So make sure you come back, all right, and do that. But remember, post your question. I'll get to it. How will my next few months be like? You know what? Cup of tea. Is that cup of tea? All right, with $3 worth of sugar and cookies. How will my next few months be like? All right, let's see what we've got here. You're going to be tempted to do quite a few things. And what I want you to understand is you got to get grounded. All right. Be careful. You might be drawn to something that's emotionally going to grab you. Okay. And you need to make sure that you're grounded. The Page of Cups. Don't be all over it like a child just because it's fun and emotional. There's something you need to plow through and you need to walk on towards, and that's going to be it. It's going to be a little troublesome. You're going to have to think through it, communicate, or whatnot, but understand, don't react to this from an emotional standpoint. Let things go. There is an end to this. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You will be able to move forward. Just stay with it and you will see. There's a rebirth for you coming. I got this card upside down, but what I want you to understand is there's something, cup of tea, that you need to look at within you that needs to change. You've got to release and let some things go so you can move on to that next piece. That's what I'm getting for you really big here. The Queen of Pentacles is here to say you have to take care and build your next few months with what you want. What you put in is what you're going to get out. The Queen of Pentacles is basically the bangarang card. Bangarang. Welcome. Glad to see you back here. Glad things are going good. Cup of tea. Wonderful to see you again. All right. You too, Deborah. Hey, Michael. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope everything's going. Is it warming up there in Chi-Town? Is it all getting better? Has the snow gone away? What's happening? Tell me what's going on up there. You know, a lot of people talking about the heaviness of the past few days because, again, we've forgotten this too shall pass. Everything's not supposed to be coming up roses. Not every day. It's what we do with those and how we turn that around. Okay. That's what's happening. Joni, I've really been feeling the bad energy the past 2 weeks. As empaths, sometimes it takes me over. Glad I step in today. Need to get back to walking the walk. Believe Spirit sent me here today. It's very important. I tell people, and I got this message a while back. It's coming through. People use the word empath way too much. They want to say, well, I'm an empath, so I've been overloaded. So therefore, I have the right to act like a schmuck. And guess what? We don't. If you truly have empathic abilities, it is up to each of us empaths to make sure that every day we're getting up. We're surrounding ourselves with light. We learn how to bring in when we want to feel somebody else's feelings and when we don't. But most importantly, it's a walk for an empath to be able to show people how to live an empathic life and be well. Because all we're doing, if we're not careful, and I've been there, I understand it. Anybody out there talking about being an empath, I need you to understand it is one of those things where you have a responsibility to show people why that is there, what gift it is to you, and why it means so much. Not use it as a scapegoat for bad actions, bad attitude, bad things. It's not. So yes, empaths are real, but if you're just using that as an excuse, well, then you're not using your ability the way you're supposed to be using it. So I do tell people, and I remind people all the time, I have to be reminded. That is one of the things. You're right on in spirit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Kristen, love you. Be safe. Please be careful. All right. Rob, just want to jump on and say hello. Namaste. Namaste to you, Stan. I can't wait. You and I need to talk. I want to get together and do a show about that whole dimensional thing and you seeing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and your wife so much. More than what y'all know. We miss you. We need to put together us meeting in the middle or something like that and having lunch and dinner and figuring it out. We are talking about, Stan, let me see. Ryan Young and I are talking about trying to get together. He lives in Ocala and maybe trying to do a barbecue over a weekend so people can come to a place here and see what's happening, So it's just an idea. We're playing with it. We're going to talk a little more. And if y'all are interested in that, if you'd like to come to Ocala, if you're one of my Florida people, all right, let us know if you're interested in doing that, because we don't want to go through a lot of work and everybody's like, I just couldn't make it. Let's see what's happening. Stan, but I'd love for you to be there. And what we want to do, what we've talked about doing, is actually being there in the afternoon and the evening, having a bonfire and being able to sit around as brothers and sisters and talk, do some readings, do some channeling, and let's find out what's going on, do some Reiki healing, things like that. Wow. Okay. Thank you a lot for the message. You are welcome. Gita, hi. What are Cancer-esque feelings towards me? Ask them. All right. Again, you're asking me to drop in on somebody, read their feelings without their permission. I don't do that. Okay. Ask them. It's called communication. Find out. Talk to spirit. What are you doing to find out where to go? Are you using your intuition? Are you building it up? Are you changing your life in hopes that this person loves you? What if they don't? What would happen right now if I told you, yeah, no, they're just using you? What are you going to do with that information? Okay. Well, I'll just walk off. What if it's wrong? What if it's you could change it? What if you could be a part? If you're wanting to know what's going on with someone, you need to ask them. I will find out. Let's ask. I'm seeing that this is not the be all and end all relationship for you. I think they have feelings. I think There's some things there. But what I'm being told right now by Mary is take care of yourself. Listen, nurture yourself. Don't give up yourself. Listen to who it is and what's going on. This is very important. Walk your path. Walk your path. And if you walk your path and you're in touch with spirit and guides and things like that, spirit will be able to bring somebody to you. Spirit doesn't want you to be alone. Okay? Spirit doesn't want that. So if they're meant to be, they're meant to be. But that's what I'm saying here. So, I'm really getting that this person is not going to be your ending relationship. And wow, I just shuffled. I got the same thing. And we got this card earlier about some things. And I'm going to bring it up and let you see here. All right. This is the Page of Pentacles, and the page comes upside down. And that's saying don't act like a baby or a child and be all about me in this world. It's not about you. Gita, open up. Look at what's there. Dance, okay? Look around you. Learn. See, the world is there and the world is yours. This isn't all about you. Take a plunge. Move on. Let it go. This is what I'm seeing. A new trip, a new journey. Live your life, but make sure that you're living a wholesome spiritual life. Make sure you are living a life connected with spirit, with Gaia, with God, with your guides that you've been given. Because in that, once you take that full plunge, then spirit will be able to bring you something and they'll be able to get you grounded. And the Page of Cups will actually come by and someone will come to meet you and they'll bring the right person in. I am not seeing this to be that person. All right. Doesn't mean he doesn't like you. Doesn't mean he actually doesn't love you. I don't know if it means that what I'm saying is I don't feel y'all are meant to be together forever. So sorry, that's the way it is. But it doesn't have to be a sad thing. Remember this, folks. Spirit says, take control. Be responsible. We give you signs, we give you relationships and things, and those things are meant to be. That's what's happening and that's what's going on. So glad y'all are here. Hope everything's doing good. Let's ask. I'm going to ask a lot of relationship questions today. And I'm going to be asking the question, okay, why is everybody, in the day, I like you, you like me, we're going to date, it worked, it didn't work, okay? People are looking because they don't want to do the work, is what I'm being told, in a relationship. That's why people are looking to the cards. That's why people are looking to fortune tellers. Tell me what they're thinking. You're supposed to learn what they're thinking. You're supposed to derive this, use your knowledge. It's how you grow, folks. It's one of those things to understand. I'm telling you right now that relationships are powerful and they're a huge thing. But if you are incumbent on that relationship to make you happy, that means you're codependent. Okay. You need somebody else to make you happy. And that should not be. And that's the reason everybody wants to jump in. Oh, what does this person think about me? Well, why? What if, nothing's written in stone? Maybe if I do the reading right now and I say, well, right now they're kind of on the fence about you. Does that mean you're going to walk off and leave? Or is it something worth exploring? We can make things come to fruition. The key things are you. What I see is a lot of people trying to hedge their bets in relationships, and that's not what relationships are about. Relationships are about trust. Relationships are about communication. And it is so important that people start communicating, all right, and finding out what's going on, because I don't believe anything is set in stone in your life. And even if I told you, yes, he massively loves you, that's what you want to hear, all right? Ted Bundy, who killed dozens of people, loved somebody, okay? It's one of those things. It's crazy. It doesn't mean they're necessarily supposed to be in your life. You know what? A diabetic loves cake, cookies, ice cream, but it doesn't mean they're supposed to have it. It can be harmful. So these are some of the things I want you to realize what I'm really being downloaded. Ask, meet people, step forward. Stop running into an in-depth relationship because you're unhappy on the inside. And this is where a lot of this heavy, heavy, heavy energy is coming from, because we have so many people right now that are so unhappy. The answers didn't just fall into their lap. A lot of people thought 2022, boom, it's all going to break free. Everything's going to go fine. It's up to you. That's just the energy that is out there of the numerics of the year. Does that make sense, everybody? I'm hoping it does. Let's see what's going on. And staying out of trouble. I hear you. Me too. Me too. So, folks, with all that being said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to remember, Spirit has a plan. Your guides have a plan, but you have to walk through it. They will adjust their plans as you come through. They will help you find your way. They will help you find what you're looking for. Spirit, God, the Mother, they all want us to thrive. What are you doing to reach out and grab that energy? Or are you just sitting back, waiting, going through, Rob, if you have time, may I get a reading today? Absolutely, Michael. Let's see what's going on. Thank you. We'll see what's happening here. Michael, let's get a reading. All right. Everybody hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you share, hit the bell. There's going to be more shows in the evenings coming up. I'm going to be doing some. So be ready. I think a lot of people are enjoying the evening shows that I did last week. And let's do them again. Let's find out. Okay. Also, down below, donation button. How to book a session. Book a session with me. It's transformational coaching. Do you want your life to take a different toll? Let's see what's going on, okay? And let's see what's happening. All right. Michael, what are you wanting to grow? I got the Empress card here, but I got the Empress card upside down. So I'm going to bring this up. All right. Let's take a look here. All right. Because what I'm getting is, there's something you've got to do to grow. There's something else. And I think you feel this, the wheel. There's some changes that need to happen. And are you afraid of the changes? Are you blocking them? Is that what's going on? Because thank you. What I'm getting, there's a beautiful life out there. But again, if you go back and look at the beginning of the show, the devil card was at play today. And it's what we've chained ourselves to. And sometimes, making other people dependent on you. All right. I know that's a big thing in your life. And you're like, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what happens or where we go. There's some changes. Some things have to be done. And that's going to be exactly where we need to go. What's the anxiety all about? Okay. Until we're willing to grow, until we're willing to make some changes, this anxiety is there, and you're going to have to overcome it. And what I don't like is that brings on medical issues. We know that. Okay. So I'm encouraging you, bangarang, grab life, look at it, do something different today. No matter what it is, change your routine, do something different. Remember, this is in you. This is about understanding that you have the power to control your surroundings and your want. You've been given everything you need. I want you to understand that, okay? Get back into yourself. Allow somebody to come in. And remember, you don't have to run to everybody's aid. You don't have to fix it for everybody, okay? This is about you. And this is about you living the life you want. So what I want you to do, I'm being told today, just start. Break your routine. Go outside, do something, okay? Whatever you got to do, break your routine. Happiness awaits, but you got to do something different, okay? A lot of cups here in this reading, okay? Could be a love that you're missing or whatnot by not getting out, by not stretching your wings and flying. That's what I'm seeing. So much is out there, and let's see what's going on. Bangarang! Let's see what's happening. Grateful Goddess, greetings. Glad to see you. Hope you are well. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang tribe, and let's see what's happening. Hello, Indigo. So glad you made it. Love and hugs. It's always good When Indigo Heart comes in the house, it just brings the energy. Deborah, you too. So many people, Kristen, Michael, you bring the energy in, and that's what everybody is looking for. Okay. We need that energy. We appreciate your energy. You bring a healing presence and a reminder to other people that we don't have to take everything that other people dish out. Let's see what's going on here. That is really close to the heart. Thank you, Rob. That came through. That came through hard from, I got a combination, but that one came from Mary, Mother Mary, about nurturing, taking care. We nurture other people, but you have to remember to nurture yourself. It's your life. They have their life. Okay. That doesn't mean we don't help out. We don't help other people. We don't give. One of the cards I got today for me was Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude. All right. Give and say thank you for giving. So we're supposed to give, but not throw our life away for other people. They need to meet us and help us too. Okay. It's a mutually beneficial thing. Hope that's going on. So welcome here. Welcome. Folks, we're coming up here. I want to remind everybody, remember, go down to the links below, check some classes out, find out what's happening, things that you can go do. There's a donation button. It's appreciated. It's not mandatory, but things are changing in the tarot with an attitude world, and we're going to go more. Even there, it's guidance. It's transformational coaching. I am doing more channeling, just like that. People jumping in. Tell me about my girlfriend. Tell me about my boyfriend. I'll be quite honest with you. I feel like it's cheapening the connection I have with spirit. All right. And so some of that I'm going to have to stop. All right. Because again, what I started this whole channel for was reminding people there's a place to heal. There's a place to come. There's a place to feel good. I wanted people to see that you can find people out here that are willing to give you positivity and healing in a world where it doesn't exist outside of here. Okay. Let some things go and understand that this world is yours. All right. It's not all about who loves me, who doesn't. That's almost third grade crap. When we had those things we folded up, remember, does he love me? Me. And we wrote on the inside and all that stuff. Yeah. So some of that's going to, and my mother and brother don't appreciate, they expect, and I'm tired. Michael, deep breath in through the nose. Pull this earthly energy in, pull the heavenly energy in, pull from deep within the planet up through you. Let it all start merging on each breath. You see it, you know it. Now the question becomes, you might have built yourself a little bit of a trap, but we can always get out of it. I want you to heal and see, and then it's time to step up and move forward. These are grown-ass adults, okay? They have to live with their decisions just like you do too. I'm compacting an energy ball, Michael, and I want you to feel this. I want you to take this. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to ask that the angels reach down, give you a hug, and remind you this is a habit. Caring for these people, making yourself available to them 24/7 is something you've created, okay? It doesn't have to be. See the light, step forward, move on. Bridget, good morning. Good to see you. Glad you are here. Linda, thank you, Rob. Yes, I found your classes, so very helpful. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just got out of my team meeting. Guess who finally got the promotion? There we go. There you go. Good to see it. Congratulations. It's your birthday. Today's your birthday. Glad. Congratulations. You've worked very hard. Hiya. How are you all keeping? We're doing good, Julie. Glad to see you here. Let's see what's going on. We're going to finish up here in just a second. Michael, it's time to put yourself. Thank you, Indigo. Michael, copy, paste, and then copy, paste it in your head. It means once you put yourself first, you will have the energy to cope with anything. That's true. And then you can rebuild yourself. You don't have to walk away from them completely. You can help them. But some of this is why the energy has been so heavy. Some of this is playing on your health because you're just stressed. You're tired and you don't feel appreciated. So don't do the things you were doing. And you know what? Kind of like I'm going to go back to Richard Pryor. Ease your ass on down the road. Let them have some of those missed meal cramps and be like, Michael, what are you making? Nothing. I'm going out. And y'all need to start learning. I'm not your servant. And step forward and step out. Let them figure out. They're adults. Let them do it. Take care of yourself. And then when you feel like you do need to help them, you will step back in with a whole new vigor and things like that. But they don't need to be 100% attended to by you. You know, that's absolutely the tribe clocking in. Congratulations, Bridget. I'm over the moon for you. Awesome news. Much love and brightest blessings. Rob, if there is time, would love a message today. Much gratitude. All right. One of the things, Indigo, I want you to realize, okay, I got a very big message from Ishmael Serapis Bay. One of the things I really want you to realize, you bring more happiness and joy to people than you realize. This is a message, all right? Give yourself some credit and remember it's okay to take care of you too, all right? The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So I want you to understand that it is okay for you to take care of yourself and tell other people no too. You bring light and joy into every room. But when you take on too much, you're actually, it squelches you a little bit, even when you don't want to. Now, what I love about you is you step outside, you recharge, and you're ready to go again. But what I'm seeing here is, most importantly, it's time for you to take care of you too. I am really getting this. I know you are like the matriarch of the family, things like that. And we feel like, oh, there's so much of this that falls on us. You know what? There's only some that falls on you. All right. You see to it, you make sure. But then other than that, live your life. Let that light shine and let's see what's happening here. All right. Let me pull this over. Indigo. All right. You know what? Yeah. Get out and have some fun. What I'm seeing here is a lack of fun, a lack of getting together with other spirits, other people, and saying, I love you. I want you to bring this together. You're not in this alone. Other people are there. You have some changes that are coming. All right. Changes that are going to come in your outside world, and you need to understand that. But put down some of this burden and walk free. Walk on. There are new things that are headed your way. Something that you've been dealing with is about to come to an end. That's what I see. And the Nine of Swords, I know you don't, you try everything in your power not to let things worry you, stress you, but there's some anxiety that's flying around there, and it's flying around within your own heart, within your own soul. And what I'm seeing here is that inability to completely let go. You get there, and when you do, boom, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. But then the weight of the world starts coming back on you, and we forget, and we get into our habits. Looky here. There's a trip you want to take it. Move on. Fall. Spirits got you, woman. Spirits got your back. Listen, take the trip, move forward. I really feel like there's a trip you want to take, okay? There's some place you want to go, but you're worried about. Guess what? Just like with Michael, let it go. Take the trip. Go wherever it is you want to go. Live your life. Those that are around you are blessed to be around you, but they are not all your responsibility. Bangarang. That's what's amazing, okay? So, can I have a love card and or life card reading, please? And thank you. Yes, book a session. Be glad to do that. I'm going to tell you right now. Right down below is where you can book a session, see what's going on. I will throw you a quick card real quick because we need to talk about what are you doing in your life. What I'm seeing here, Knight of Pentacles, I'm seeing a lack of movement, okay? And this is on your behalf. What's going on there? All right. Five of Swords, worry, frustration. There's a big block here. There's something that's going on that you cannot resolve or you haven't resolved. You might even want to fight, but at what cost? you're winning, but you still feel kind of lost or whatnot. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lack of balance here in all these areas. I would love to work with you some, book a session, check it out. This balance is going to be the key. Finding balance and being able to understand you got to juggle. You got to move some things around in your life, and that's what's going to happen for you. All right, Julie, good to see you. Thank you for being here. That's what I have, and I'd love to go into more detail with you about it. Julie, hold on. Hold on. I am being told something. When you talk about a life reading, why are you feeling lost? Why are you feeling alone? What there's something here in a life reading. Is it a decision you're trying to make on what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go? Something huge is, there we go. I'm feeling fully blocked in life. Thanks. This is it. Everything's out of balance. And yes, I can help you in that. One of the things you're going to have to do, there are things that you're crying over spilt milk, things from your past that you're not seeing what is there and what is available to you right now. We're looking at the things that we've lost and we're scared to move forward. And what I love about this picture, let me see if I can bring this picture up even bigger. Okay. One of the bowls she's turning over, she's actually turning over herself. I call this the grief card. All right. It's upside down, Julie. And that's there saying there's some grief. There's some things you have not gotten closure on. You have not let go of. And you're, yeah, holy crow. Got it. Thank you. You are so stressed about making decisions because you want to make sure that you're going to make the right decision. There's no positive thing to do to assure you're going to make the right choice. But here's the beauty of it. If you embrace spirit, if you move forward and do everything for the best of you and those around you, all right, you will, even if you make the wrong decision, it won't suffer for it. You'll just shift directions and spirit will guide you. All of these things will happen. They will guide you. They will show you what's going on. Your strength, you've got to do this inner strength. You've got to reclaim who you are. And remember, I'd love to work with you on that. Let me know what's going on. All right. My wee 6-year son is staying with me. We're staying with my sis. Feel like she's keeping for good. Has had social work involved before my son was born for 3 years. I've done a lot of work with this through, and I'm not saying this is you. Drofa, good to see you. I'm saying I've done a lot of work with this through addictions. It takes time. If somebody's involved, if they've been awarded custody, but I'm telling you, I have seen that undone. It can be done unless she was granted permanent custody. But then at that point, you got to get with the social worker, work your plan, find out what to do, where to go. I find it funny when we look at this card that came up, the strength, the lion and the lamb. I'm going to bring this back up. Okay. That lamb is so important. All right. So to be able to protect that lamb, you've got to come to terms with who you are and what you need to do. This is going to be important. Okay. You can take care of that son, and that son will always know you're his mom. All right. Remember, also, I've seen a lot of this, 18 years. You can be there, different things. You got to talk to your sister. I need to talk to you more about this before I give you some faulty advice on this, but I want to make sure you understand this is overcomable and it can change. Okay. Every decision you make needs to be about that child for a while. Okay. When you're thinking about going out and having a drink, what if somebody sees you? I don't know what brought this on, but social work involved. I'm a social worker, so I can imagine. All right. Take hold of this, get hold of it. If you can book a session, I'd love to work with you, and let's get you there. And that way I can find out more detail without being here in public. Okay. Drofla, good to see you. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Michael saying, hey, you know what, folks? It's that time. Sorry about that. it is time. I have to move on. I've got to go meet Jay for some stuff we're working on, getting some things done. Remember, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell. Tell everybody, find out what's going on. I can really use your help. Thank you, Rev, for confirming my decisions. Truly grateful. I'm glad it did. Good, good, good. You know what to do. You know how to lead this. Go forward. All right. But with all that being said, remember, take what you want, leave what you don't. It's okay, but leave with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!